Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome. This is your host, Hugo Bernal. Me agarraron de sorpresa, banda, with this new system that we got. I'm your host, Hugo Bernal. This is El Mexican Soccer Podcast. And today we're joined by el buen Fernando, el buen Ferni, y el super Mojado, but I think he's running a little bit late, so he'll join us in a second. Episode 205, of course, El Mexican Soccer Podcast. We got everything going on Liga MX. Desde Dani Alves hasta el Atlas que perdió. Ahí viene el super mojado, and we'll talk about that. Chivas, they're doing good. America's doing good as well. So how are you, mi buen? Before we continue, sorry, you'll say hi in a second. I just want to remind everybody, subscribe to our channel, hit that little bell, everywhere you can find us. Just subscribe, follow us, like us, do everything you have to do, and turn on that little bell, and we'll get the best content online. Of course, we have today. I loved it that we have the video of El Bebote, Chaquito Jiménez metiendo su doblete. But anyways, ¿cómo estás, mi buen Ferni? How are you, man?
I'm doing great. Por fin despertaron los Pumas. It took them around 13 games to do so, but finally they got that win with Dani Alves that they've been needed. Porque no había ganado Dani Alves, ya había pasado 2 meses.
First win for him in Liga MX.
So, wow. De aquí para arriba.
Wow. That's perseverance, perseverancia y what's it called? Patience. They were patient. El buen Dani Alves, sobre todo. I just want to remind everybody, if you send us your messages, we'll read them over here and we'll read them out loud. So we're reading everything you send. So send them over, please. Who do we start with? ¿América o Chivas?
El que quieras, el que te duela menos.
Let's be fair today, and okay, these are the results. Let's start with that. León le gana a Juárez. Santos beat Necaxa 3-1. Monterrey le ganó a Cruz Azul 3-2. Cruz Azul para el olvido. Easy for America 3-0. On Wednesday we got the 2-2 Pachuca Puebla. Last minute, by the way. Last minute Pachuca got the tie. 3-1. Tigres with no problems. Atlas contra Mazatlán, brother. No van de último o no sé si vayan de último, pero creo que sí.
Sí, well, no, Atlas no va en último porque está peor Querétaro. And, but if it wasn't for Querétaro, Atlas would be last place.
Yeah, it is true. Plus, Querétaro is disappearing, apparently, but we'll see. Las Chivas volvieron a ganar. I think they have 4 straight wins. No, because they just tied the last one. Never mind. And Pumas, finally against Querétaro. I mean, if there would have been problems with Querétaro, man, I would suggest many other things. But anyways, they did it. Everything is okay. This is the way it's looking on the table. America and Monterrey up top. America has 13 games, Monterrey 14. So just so everybody knows that. Santos, Pachuca, Tigres, Toluca, Chivas, which that Toluca Chivas, there's also one game difference in there. Necaxa, Puebla, Mazatlán, León, San Luis, Cholos, Juárez, Pumas. This is Mexican League, man. Pumas 13 points right there, and they can get into zona de repechaje, but we all know that it's part of the beauty of the Mexican Liga MX.
I mean, dime tú si la Premier League o la Liga disfrutan de estas emociones de la Liga MX. I don't think so. So, Liga MX is special, definitely.
It is. Let's start with America then. America. El Tano, that's it. We're set. We're getting America's back. We're going to see them up top. It's going to be a contender every time. Well, this tournament?
Yeah. I mean, I think they start off bad just like last season.
I just keep on forgetting when I talk to you, Fernando, and I listen to you talking about America, that you're an Americanista de closet. But anyways, continue.
No.
I'm sorry for interrupting.
I think. Okay. I mean, if my honesty makes you believe that I'm an Americanista de closet, then I don't know what to tell you, because you don't have to be an expert in soccer to realize that America is a really good team, and it's always a big contender for the championship. I do like the fact that, as a fan of soccer, you have to admire the way that America can just turn things over in the middle of the tournament, just like they did it last tournament, where all the way to like Jornada 10, they were in last place, and all of a sudden they were in zona de Liga Directa. And this season, they didn't wait so long, but they were doing bad. And then all of a sudden, right now, they're in first place. So as a soccer fan, you got to appreciate those little things that America gives you.
Think about what you're saying, because we're just talking about the beauty, and sarcastically you said, yeah, la Premier no tiene esto, whatever. But you're saying it has the capacity to turn things around and everything. And yes, at this level, it's a capacity. But think about this. Pumas, it's one win away from being in zona de repechaje after a disastrous tournament. So, yes, but I guess it doesn't tell me too much anyways, because any team could do it. Any team got a couple wins here and there, and that's it. They're going to turn things around.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
if you think about it.
It's hard. I don't think I see teams in the Mexican League getting 8 wins in a row that often. You know, that we're talking about 8 wins. People or teams end up tying here and there, but America, after being in second to last place, they got 8 games in a row won.
Are we seeing the number 9 for the World Cup in Qatar right there, scoring at minute 56?
No, I don't. I don't think so.
Or maybe not number 9, but I'm saying number 9 position, starting 9 right there.
No, definitely. Nadie le va a quitar el lugar a Jimenez. It's a fact.
¿Qué está haciendo Jimenez? Who's Jimenez right now?
But Jimenez is the guy that plays in the Premier League. And
so,
well, I mean, regardless of the league that he plays in,
it's something that probably El Tata doesn't understand, because as we see, he took Pizarro to the last convocatoria. But anyways, that's another story.
Whether it's because of Tata está casado con Jimenez or because he's a more talented player, I think Jimenez is gonna be the starter. He's gonna be the number 9 that the team's gonna have to rely on. But I think Henry Martin and Santiago Jimenez are the ones that are gonna be fighting for that second spot. You know, where Jimenez comes out as a sub and then one of them goes in.
They should take both, man, because at this pace that we're going, we need somebody, especially if Jimenez is the way he's playing right now. I don't know.
The only way that Jimenez is gonna lose that titularidad is if he gets hurt, which he has been getting hurt for the past 2 months a lot. So there's a chance that Henry Martin gets a starting position. Just if
you'll be happy, you'll be happy to have an American forward in the lineup.
Well, I prefer Jimenez.
Yes, okay, whatever.
I mean, he came out from America.
Anyways, so to finish up with America, yeah, but how long ago? And we all forget. Once they go to Europe, they don't belong to any Mexican team. Let's put it this way. America. By the way, did you see Chicharito? I'm just talking about European players who played in Europe. He when did he score that he went to 200 goals?
I don't know.
Look at this. He's talking about the Chicharito. They're following us. We'll get to that topic in a second. America, closing with America. Are they gonna be directly going to Liguilla?
Yeah. I don't see any team beating them in the next 4 games that they have.
All right, so we got the next champions. Thank you, Fernando, for calling it. Thank you.
Pretty much.
All right, yeah.
I mean,
this is the problem of not having Super Mojado. He'll be laughing and yelling and screaming and kicking the computer already.
It's a peaceful podcast. But
it's not.
You tell me, one of the best teams in the league is Tigres. And America had no problem beating Tigres.
Beating them. Nah, pero El Piojo y sus... No. Let's... I don't know. Anyway, it's okay. You can love them. It's okay.
I'm just using common sense. Games won. Almost all of them meten más de 3 goles or 3 o más goles. Almost all of them. So who do you think is gonna be the team that's gonna stop them?
All right.
I'm asking you. I do want to know.
I mean,
who do you think is gonna?
as always it's been, America, it's worst enemy. See, like Chivas, for example, they don't have the plantilla. So realistically, like you said, no, they're not going anywhere. I can see, for example, I don't know, real contenders right now. Es que everything is so close and so far at the same time.
Exactly.
So
And I feel like in a way you're agreeing
Tigres.
with me. I wouldn't put Tigres as a contender. And I feel like
Yeah, absolutely.
in a way you're agreeing with me because you don't see anybody else other than America as a real contender.
Yeah, but I can see a Pachuca beating them in cuartos de final. Just to say
Yeah, I mean,
team.
it's possible, but yet again, I feel like America has not had such a strong team as this year in the past years or in the past seasons.
Okay.
Coming
All
up,
right. So
coming
you're
up
talking
to
about
this season,
plantilla in general. Okay.
yeah, coming up to this season, I was like, okay, they're gonna have a great team. Last season, I didn't think they were that scary, if you want to call them like that. They weren't that intimidating to the other teams. Right now, I feel like
We got the community manager from El Tri Online. He's Americanista, of course, and he wants to be like el loco este de ESPN. ¿Cómo se llama? El brujo. You know who I'm talking about. El loco este de ESPN.
El de la barba.
Sí.
Álvaro Morales.
Álvaro Morales. There you go. He wants to be like that. It'll be a fracaso if they don't make it. Anyways, moving on with Chivas. Tan, 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 tan. 7th place in Chivas. They beat Cholos in Tijuana 2-1. And by the way, they should have won that game against Toluca. No?
Chivas?
Yes.
Was that this weekend? There were so many games. I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, it was during the weekend. Not yesterday.
What was the score?
0-0, I think. Yes.
Oh, yeah. I remember. It was a boring game. That's probably what I remember because it was kind of a dull game. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, Chivas did also turn things around. I think right now they're, a semi-dangerous team, and they should have beat Toluca, even though Toluca was supposed to be a strong team since the beginning. So props to Chivas. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what needed to be done for them to turn the switch on. But, they're doing better than last season, in my opinion.
Chivas, of course, they're doing the better. They're asking, can Chivas still get to the top 4 spot? Yes, they can. I could.
Will they? I don't know.
I don't see it happening. I think Chivas is going to be going back and forth. The only thing is, if Chivas wants to do something miraculous, it'll be a turn of events at the end of the season, at the end of the Liguilla, even. But I don't know. I think they're putting a little bit of orden. So they were losing, so they said, you know what? Let's stop losing first. And they were tying so many games and not scoring anything. So now I think they're getting a better pace, and we'll see if that's good enough. But we can see the what's up.
I think a great test for Chivas is gonna be the Clásico.
Is it next week already?
Yeah, the what is it, 17th or next Saturday?
Right, it's coming up. El Clásico
next Saturday.
Nacional en Fiestas Patrias.
Yeah. So it's
nice.
That is gonna be a great test for Chivas to see how much they've improved, and that's also a test for America to show how much control they have over the Liga MX. At the end of the day, it's a Clásico, so sometimes those games, are completely different from. But
from the realities. Yes.
Yeah, if Chivas manages to beat America, at that point I will consider them important contenders for the
important. Wow,
important.
That's
not
an honor.
semi, but important.
Freaking super, man. I hate that he's not here right now because he's missing all this kind of stuff. You accepting that you like America, accepting Chivas as an important contender.
No, I'm not. I told you they have to beat
no.
America.
If they beat America, I'm not putting words on your mouth. That's okay.
Okay, well, just making sure that we're clear about this, because as of right now, Chivas has only, they beat Tijuana, they beat Pumas, they tied against Toluca. So they're not, even though they turned their chip around, they're still not completely, scary, intimidating. And America is the big test.
Look, Luis Bravo is saying, ya se va a poner la camisa del América, el Ferni.
I mean, my honesty might be considered Americanista del closet, but America's a good team. I'm just being honest.
All right. Anyways, so with Chivas, El Clásico is coming up. The next thing is, and I don't want to mix topics right now, but if we talk about America as we did before, we have to talk a little bit about Chivas. Now we're talking about Chivas. Obviously, we talked already about America, but we have to talk a little bit about Atlas. What happened? It's just like not both of the teams from Guadalajara, they cannot do well at the same time. Is that how it works here, or what is it?
It seems like it. But I think it's normal. It's normal for teams who become champions to have a terrible season, either the next one or after the bicampeonato.
Okay.
And in a way, it's kind of scary for Atlas people, because a lot of them might be thinking, "Oh my God, we went back to our reality."
Okay.
Se nos acabaron los 15 minutos de fama.
So mentally, you think it's just the worst for Atlas, but I mean, and it's even worse, I think, seeing Chivas starting to do better. I think, but still, same thing. I mean, and Chivas hasn't done anything yet. Not even a game. I mean, they win and they say like, "Oh, okay, good, they win, 3 points, oxygen." But I haven't seen them dominating. They're playing different, definitely. They're playing better, but they're not. It's not something that I'm convinced.
Yeah, they don't convince. They're not dominating. But one thing that they did different this year than last year was get into a little streak, get into a positive streak where they don't lose. Last season, I feel like they would win, they would lose, they would tie, lose, win, and they would go up and down. Right now, they're finally in a streak where they're not losing at all. And I feel like that could motivate them. That could help them out mentally a lot. Something that they weren't able to get last season.
Okay, I'm just reading messages here from El Super Mojado that he's running late, and we'll see if anything comes through with him. We'll keep you guys posted. But anyway, so Chivas, 7th spot right now. They have 1 game less than Toluca, so it's getting there. It's getting there. And
who are they playing this season? This weekend?
We'll see the calendario in a second. But for now, we'll talk about Pumas real quick. Actually, I can tell you right now. If you give me a minute, I'll tell you who they're playing. Let's do with here. And I did see it, but I think it's Tigres. No, so they have Puebla first. They have Puebla. They're playing Puebla tomorrow, or
so
in 2 days, Saturday.
Okay, that's gonna be a tough game as well.
Against Puebla, it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one, but it doesn't matter. I mean, at this point, if you want to do something better, do it against anybody, and they're doing better actually than Puebla, only for 3 points, but we'll see. Puebla, have tied 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 the last 5 games, just so you know.
Well, yeah, I mean it's the same story of Puebla every season. They start pretty good, and towards the end se desinflan.
Okay, can you hear me, Super Mojado? Are you there?
What's up, guys?
Ay, papá.
What's going on?
¿Andas pedo o qué?
Ya ando hasta las chanclas.
No, brother. Qué buena vida. Nomás porque las Chivas ganan, ¿o qué pasa?
Tenemos que celebrar, vamos a ser campeones. Estoy en el modo Fernando.
Optimistic or what?
No, they're playing good. They're playing good. No hay que echar las campanas al vuelo, como dicen por ahí, pero.
We were just talking about this. Are you convinced 100% the way they're playing, Super, or no?
I like it. I see a lot of effort. I see, that they're definitely changed the mentality. They're they're really feeling, la playera. Están sintiendo la playera for sure.
Okay, but same thing. Are you convinced the way they're playing? They have you in love.
Like I said, I think hay una mejoría. I'm not 100% into it, right? I mean, there's a lot to still to work because despite that they're getting the results, I mean, I don't think there's gonna be enough for them to compete with the top teams.
Okay.
Especially coming into el clásico right now con un América que está arrasando. I think that they're gonna have to, try a little harder.
All right. Fair enough.
So that's what I'm saying right now. How many games has it been since they last lost? 5 games for Chivas.
6 games.
6 games. If they managed to beat Puebla and they managed to beat América, which, like you said, palabras de Super Hugo, está arrasando. I guarantee you that Chivas at that point, mentally at least, they're gonna be the highest they've ever been.
Serious contender they've ever been. Whoa, look at that.
No, well, I mean this season or the past 3-4 years. So
okay.
that's when I say that they will become serious contenders. But
you think, Super, that you're joining because el Ferni, first of all, he came out of the closet. He likes America. He admitted it. And the other thing
we knew that from a long time ago.
Okay, Inglewood is telling us Chivas will end America's win streak. They probably would have both good streaks. I'm not saying that it's winning streak for Chivas, but they haven't lost in 6 games already?
6 games, and I mean they have been like a few games they were affected by the bar. So I mean they could have been in a better position right now. But like I said, I mean you cannot depend on El Bar not giving you like a bad call. You have to play better. You have to score the goals. You have to do a lot more to not just say, oh, they rob us and they stole the game from us. You cannot let that be a way of an excuse. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So good comment right here. We just got they're playing Puebla this weekend. Then they play a partido pendiente against Tigres on the 13th. And after that is the Clásico Nacional. América is also playing Santos, partido pendiente la jornada 5. So they'll both come with the same amount of games for the Clásico. But it's going to be it's a tough next few games for Chivas. So it's starting with Puebla. So Fernando, just add it to your promise that you said that you would believe in Chivas. Putting this game against Tigres in there, what do you think? Even with a tie somewhere in between and 2 wins, will be okay?
Yeah, I mean, of course.
Tigres y América in there? Are you kidding me? Getting 1 win in there.
If you manage to walk out of these 3 games with what? Maybe like 7 points, then even 6 points. 6 points, 2 wins.
7 points, they'll sign it right now anywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, I mean, especially that if you get 7 points, I mean that puts you 26 points. That definitely you'll definitely be in the top at least contenders.
I guarantee you, if they manage to walk out with 6 points. Voy a ver por primera vez en mi carrera aquí con ustedes a Super emocionado, porque siempre anda agüitado el Super. Y es algo que sí contento. Quiero ver.
Listen, man, it doesn't matter. No me quita el sueño. It doesn't matter. I mean, yes, there's disappointment, but I don't let that affect me, All
right, so if you want to see somebody emocionado, mi buen Super, let's talk about Pumas then, because they just won.
Y ahorita ya tienen otra vez ya tienen otra vez de santo a su jugador estrella.
Dani Alves, ¿no?
Ya despertó Dani Alves y que se cuide la Liga MX, porque ahí viene.
Solo Dani Alves fue el que despertó.
Bueno, pues gracias a él también están despertando los otros.
Let's talk about him for a second. Forget about winning 4-1 and whatever. Let's just talk about Dani Alves. I don't think they sell enough camisas. I don't think he's bringing anything to the league, is he?
I think so.
Well, I think, I mean, he's definitely selling jerseys, that's for sure. But
you think so?
But you know, he's 39 years old. I mean, he can only give you. I think. I mean, just the mentally, just the experience that he has gained throughout his career. That's all he's giving you. Right now,
he's not sharing it with the team. Apparently,
I'm not gonna criticize his age too much, just because I would prefer to have him on the field instead of other people that are younger, but they just suck. It's the truth, and I can guarantee you that he is much better than a lot of other players in the whole league.
But the thing of it is that Pumas has been like doing has been successful with young players. Because they put la garra, you know, they put all the effort that they need to put, and you cannot come now and tell me that all of a sudden that all those the time they got to the final, the time they got to the semifinal, it was because they had a Dani Alves. No. It was because of the young players stepping up and putting, you know, all this effort. So I think
you're right. You're right, but I don't think Dani Alves. I don't think Dani Alves is the one to blame for la mala racha de Pumas, though. I mean, maybe I went to one whole extreme by saying that you know, Dani Alves is better than a lot of young people, but I think when you blame Dani Alves for the whole funcionamiento del equipo being bad, I think you're going to the other extreme. Dani Alves is not the main issue.
I think the coach has a lot to do with it because he's the one leaving Dani Alves the whole game when he at 39 years old. I know he can give you a lot of experience, a lot of, like, you know, passes here and there, because la técnica, you don't lose that, right? But again, if you alcanza el Garcia no te da, you know, you're 39 years old kids, that it's not the same.
Young kids. Thank you for calling us like that. Super. Let's do this way. You can't blame him. Even it's like blaming only one player for the result of the entire team, positive or negative. You just cannot do it. The whole thing here is the whole idea of Dani Alves. It's not helping the team. Let's put it this way. The whole Dani Alves project. Let's just not call the game. The project in general, it's not helping Pumas. So
I think like Super said, it also has to do a lot with the coach. If the coach is not putting them in the position he should be, or if he's letting him play for the whole 90 minutes instead of maybe 50, then I think Dani Alves could probably give you something to work with. But the way that Lilini is using Dani Alves, I think that's the issue. And it's not the project that's failing. It's Lilini not being able to know how to, make it work.
Okay. So realistically, Fernando, then, they just beat Querétaro 4-1. It looks like a victoria contundente. You tell me whatever you want to tell me, el despertar, lo que tú quieras. Realistically, do you see Pumas doing something serious after this? Because it's Querétaro. You got to remember that.
I was just going to say that.
No, I don't, my expectations and everything has definitely lowered since the beginning of the tournament when I thought they were going to make it far. Right now, I see them making it into repechaje, and I think that's about it. But one thing that even if it's Querétaro or not, there was a lot of times in other games where Dineno would miss a lot. He would have clear opportunities, and he would miss. Del Prete, Toto Salvio, they would all have opportunities that were clear and they would miss. And now that they scored 4 goals, la confianza regresa, and slowly they pueden aprovechar esa que van a tener contra el Toluca. And that might change the whole game. Maybe not score 4. Toluca,
Cruz Azul y Puebla, ¿no?
Y falta uno, porque tienen uno pendiente que es el de Puebla. Y Juárez.
They have to play Juárez also?
Ya, el de Puebla es el pendiente. Entonces les falta Cruz Azul, Puebla y Juárez. y Toluca este fin de semana.
All right, sounds good. Okay. So Juarez would be the last week. I see it. All right. I mean, I think all they got left is for repechaje. So in this beautiful tournament, they could get it. Fernando, Super, you want to give Fernando a little bit of a reality check?
Yeah, well, listen. I mean, I think that their schedule is not the hardest schedule that they're gonna get. So I'm gonna give them a little like a hope that at least maybe they can reach that 12th spot. And I mean, I don't see them getting any farther than that, and I don't see them really like competing. And even if it's in the repechaje, I don't. I think they're gonna be out in the first round if they do make it. But es todo lo que aspiran, mi chavo.
Yeah, well, I mean, that is how it looked at first, or at least 2 weeks ago. But it'll all depend. If they beat Toluca this weekend, I think their motivation is gonna go up. Toluca is the hardest out of those.
Your motivation.
Not my motivation. My motivation doesn't mean anything. Their motivation
I know it
is gonna
doesn't,
go
but
up.
it always gets through the roof. Even if they don't win and they just play nice.
Well, yeah. Don't you want to see your team play good soccer?
Yeah, but together with results and a project that works and everything coming together, a project that works. That's it.
I mean, at the end of the day, at the end of the tournament, you only have one project that works and 17 that didn't. It doesn't matter,
Nah.
So you're saying that if Monterrey finishes in cuartos or in semifinales, based on the plantilla they have, it's not a fracaso? It's not a project that didn't work?
Their project is, what's it called? Program or done towards that tournament. They put a lot of money in it and they should be
exactly. So that project failed.
So
if America,
it would be a project
if
that
America
failed,
doesn't, if America, based on how they're doing right now, don't get the championship, that project failed. If Tigres, based on exactly, then at the end of the tournament, one project works, 17 doesn't.
No, so let me put it this way. Chivas, they've been doing 5 tournaments terrible, and now this project is, let's just not lose. Let's just put order. Let's just get a solid team, a solid 11 starters, a solid names. Let's just be confident. They lose in quarterfinals to Tigres. Okay, but they're gonna continue next. That's a project that it didn't fail.
See, the thing is that a few months ago I told you, and you said when Pumas lost the final against Seattle Sounders, you said second place is a fracaso. And now all of a sudden you change it up and you're saying, if you're Chivas and you lose against Tigres in the quarterfinals,
it's not gonna be champions.
Then it's a fracaso. Sure. That project didn't work.
No, it's not.
So man, see, this is the thing. I can't have serious conversations with you because
no.
You change it up
with Pumas. Even with Pumas. No. Think about it.
And that's why Super stayed quiet because he's one of the ones that said if Pumas loses the final against Seattle Sounders, that's a fracaso.
No, but you know what? Once you're in the final, if Chivas makes it to the final and they lose in the final, it is a fracaso.
So if Chivas doesn't make it to Liguilla and loses in repechaje or makes it
terrible, even worse. It gets worse.
Or okay, so what if they lose in semifinals against Tigres?
Good. Yeah,
it's good.
Y gracias, sí. That's it. Hasta ahí llegó el plantel.
Well, Fernando, I'm just glad, Fernando, that I'm staying quiet because I'm just remembering that you basically, you've been watching the past shows because everything that you said, I've been saying for the past, weeks. And all of a sudden, you're jumping on board. So.
No, I'm just saying it because the way that Hugo pointed it out at the fact that.
But it's funny that when Pumas lost to Seattle, you were the one with Hugo's argument, and we wouldn't get you out of there.
I wouldn't get you guys out of there, and right now that Hugo put the Chivas argument, then I can't get him out of there.
No, think about this. Let's say Pumas. If Pumas right now, do you think Pumas right now they have the potential team to become champions?
No,
okay.
I don't.
I'm pretty sure Lilini knows that. I'm pretty sure Lilini knows that. So you do a project
see,
to become a solid team in order to have a base for next season.
The thing is that I do agree with you though. Like I am agreeing with you that you
of
don't
course,
have to.
if I tell you that they lose in the final, yes, it is a fracaso. Once you're in the final, Chivas once get to the finals, they won't lose it because it's Chivas. So is America, unless they're playing Chivas.
Okay, I mean I don't know where this conversation is gonna take us.
You can't win with this. You can't win it. So you mentioned a good point though. You mentioned a good point. When has Chivas lost a final to an MLS team? Yeah, never. They won. Pumas is the only team that have done it twice, actually, twice. Anyways, keep moving. You mentioned Monterrey, and yes, it would be a fracaso because the team that Monterrey has right now, it's insane.
It has been for the past 4 years,
and it's been a fracaso every time, all those times. Yes, but anyways, they're on top of the league, top of the table. They beat Cruz Azul, which Cruz Azul has ni pies ni cabeza. That would be a fracaso because of the time, the tournament, the amount of money that it's in it, and the team that they have. So that would be a fracaso. And Fernando, I'm not saying that. Yeah, if you go in the right way, only one team no fracasó. El resto fracasaron. Pues sí, si lo ves así, sí. Pero hay veces que they have to get ready, just make a base, get out of a streak, a losing streak, or become that's it. You have to hit rock bottom in order to bounce back. But anyway, so with Monterrey though, that they have issues, and if they don't start showing results, anything but the championship, I think it will be a fracaso 100%. Or what do you think, Super? Super didn't pay
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like you can have una plantilla así, ¿verdad? And not at least make it to the final. I mean, it's still too early. I mean, Monterrey is still doing good, and so I think they are a contender to make it to the final.
It's not too early because they're about like 2 weeks left and a few juegos pendientes.
Well, Monterrey doesn't have any pendientes, do they?
Ahí está, entonces no están nada early.
But you have Santos, Pachuca, and America that do have juegos pendientes. If those three teams, that are right with Monterrey, if they win their juego pendiente, they're gonna pass them.
Yeah, it is true, and it's the same thing. I mean, Monterrey, all they should do is finish regular season strong and get ready for. They're gonna be in the Liguilla, and they have to just know how to play Liguillas because that's been their problem for the last 5 tournaments or so.
And I think that's one of the reasons why I wouldn't put them as contenders as much as Tigres or America at this moment, even though they're in second place.
Yeah, no, fair point, and I think so too. They can choke in Liguilla once they get to it. Let's take. I don't know if we're gonna take a break. It got a little bit late, but when you're having fun, it goes fast. Remember, send your messages if you have anything. Let's take a break real quick, and we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with good topics. Welcome back, banda. Welcome back. El Super Mojado no pagó su internet, así que se tiene que unir desde su teléfono. Y tenemos al buen Fernie aquí discutiéndome que sus Pumas no van a fracasar este año.
It all depends. A ver cómo terminan los últimos 4 partidos.
Ya fracasaron
Garcia,
desde las fechas 5.
En el clásico puede pasar cualquier cosa, pero con el triunfo de Chivas, ¿creen que ya será aspirante a un campeón con su estilo de juego y dejaría a la América fuera de toda posibilidad? Nah. El clásico es el clásico, es importante, pero la liguilla es la liguilla. Anyways, good things.
That would be jumping into Fernando's fairy tales. You know, that would be a really if la banda Chivas piensa en eso.
So, okay, so if Chivas beats Tigres and America, you wouldn't consider them as
contenders? Yes.
I'm not taking out the other teams, but now you just add Chivas. You wouldn't add.
I can see this happening. It could be.
It also depends how they win. If they win like on a PK 1-0, then you know that's.
Well, but it could be that Chivas wins regular season, and then America takes the important one that it's en la liguilla, ¿me entiendes? So it was nothing. It didn't
well,
count.
yeah, but the thing with America right now is America is doing so good that you can use America as a reference as to how your team is doing at the moment. So if Chivas manages to beat America and convince with good soccer, then at that point I think because America is so good, it wouldn't take America out as a contender. They're definitely gonna be a contender still, but I feel like it would give you a reference or an idea as to how Chivas will perform in the liguilla if they make it.
Let's take a look at the calendar for the next few games that we have, and then we'll move on to un poco de Europa, porque tenemos aquí al inglés Fernie, que está de luto, por cierto. Juárez, Monterrey, este viernes, a partir de mañana, tenemos el sábado. ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué todo está medio...? Ok, ya. El sábado tenemos Querétaro, Santos, Necaxa América, Tigres, León, Toluca, Pumas y Puebla, Chivas. El domingo tenemos Cruz Azul, Mazatlán, Atlas, San Luis y Pachuca, Cholos. Pachuca, Tijuana. Juegos pendientes, martes. Chivas, Tigres, el que decíamos, dificilísimo. Y el miércoles, juegos pendientes, América, Santos y Juárez, Pachuca. Esos son los juegos pendientes para este fin de semana y a mitad de semana de la siguiente. Important games that they're coming up. I think for Chivas, it's the same way it's been going for the last few tournaments, one game at a time. Predictions, it would take too long because we want to talk about a little bit about the Europa, porque tenemos aquí al europeo Fernie. Anything cool that you see? Edson Álvarez metió gol. I saw that. Lainez empezó de titular. Who else? El Chaquito metió 2 goles.
2 goals.
Who scored 2 goals?
El Chaquito.
El Chaquito,
yeah.
sí. Tenemos otro europeo. Otro europeo ahí por la línea. What else did you see?
Jorge Sánchez.
Went super.
Jorge Sánchez went in as a sub for Edson.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. Yes. Well, he got some minutes. And also, did you guys see the video where the mom of Edson Álvarez was en la tribuna?
Yeah.
Y los fanáticos festejando con ella. Raúl Jiménez se lastimó en el calentamiento, just so everybody knows that.
No, it was salió el coach a decir que era una sobrecarga, so it was not an injury, so it was just them like saving him. So, yeah,
and to avoid the injury.
And also good news on Chucky that he ended up coming into his latest game after that head injury that he had.
Y el Napoli venció a los subcampeones, al Liverpool. Orbelín Pineda también jugó anotó gol.
Yes, Orbelín.
No sé si era Europa League. ¿Era Europa League eso?
Europa League.
¿Was it?
¿Orbelín Pineda está jugando Europa League?
I don't know.
Giannia FC. I don't know if they play. Anyways, if we can confirm that one, but he scored.
So we got a lot of players that are doing good leading up to the World Cup, which is good.
No, just this thing that you mentioned, it's great. Oh yeah, we got a lot of players for anything. All the Europeans, I'm talking about the regular ones. Lainez lo lleva, ¿no? Sin problemas.
Yeah.
Al mundial me refiero.
Yeah.
Sí.
Okay.
Sí,
¿Orbelín va o no?
I don't know, Orbelín. You know what? I think he is gonna take him. I think. I don't think he's gonna be a starter.
You cannot guess. I think.
El Tata did tell him, if you don't get playing time, then I'm not gonna take you, and that's why they wanted to take him back to Chivas, because he would get playing time there. But he's getting playing time in Greece, so I don't. Team. Exactly. So I don't see why he wouldn't take him.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know if he'll start. I don't know if he's gonna be a starter, but
you got here late for the discussion. Who would be your starting 9? The striker for el Tata Martino en Qatar ahora mismo.
Ahorita mismo, I think it will have to be Henry, for sure.
Tenemos otro americanista de closet.
Dude, I mean, I'm just telling you the players that are playing best right now.
Chaquito.
Chaquito, I don't think as a starter for sure.
Okay. I would put Chaquito on top of Henry Martin, just because it's a completely different league.
No, first game I would put Raúl Jiménez anyways.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, Raúl Jiménez a starter, no doubt. First game.
But then I would tell him, listen, you got 50 minutes to show me that you're gonna be the next game against Argentina. You'll play that one.
I would rather play somebody who has more experience with in
the first game
against Argentina. What do you mean?
No, well, you have to show it to me in the first game then.
Raúl Jiménez has experience playing in a league that's more fast paced.
Exactly. So here's my thing. I'm El Tata Martino. I would tell this to Raúl Jiménez. Raúl Jiménez, welcome. Who they play first? Who's the first game against?
Poland. And Poland is looking pretty good. Huh?
You're going as a starter. You got 50 minutes, because in 50 minutes you don't score or you don't play well, you're out. And that 50 minutes is going to tell me if you start the next game against Argentina.
So your solution would be to put Henry Martin? He's doing great.
Yo prefiero por el Chaquito. Pero también, si voy 0-0 y no está y estamos encima y no la metemos, juego con 4 arriba. Los juegos del Mundial se tienen que ganar sí o sí. No 4, pero haces una que tengas dos puntas, por ejemplo. Pondría a Henry Martin y al Chaquito.
O sea, sacas a Jiménez. Porque Jiménez no te convenció en el primer partido.
Totalmente, yep.
Sacas a Jiménez para el partido más importante y metes a dos jugadores, a uno que apenas está consiguiendo más experiencia y a otro que juega una liga un poco más lenta que la de Jiménez.
Sí.
Yo pondría a Jiménez either with Chaquito or Henry Martin, but I would not take him out completely.
If he hasn't scored or the game is not going our way, yes, absolutely, I will take him out.
So you're giving him 50 minutes to decide his fate for the rest of the World Cup?
No, not for the rest of the World Cup, but we'll see. What if Chaquito, and they've done it, many young players on their debut, they want to just eat the entire world, so they'll just go for it and fight it harder than Raúl Jiménez, que ya jugó 2 mundiales y 3.
Pero no los jugó. ¿Acaso lo metieron al final de los partidos? I don't think he was a starter in any of the games.
No, I think so. En Rusia sí fue.
No, era Chicharito.
Pero él está desde Brasil.
Pero no jugó. O si acaso digo, lo metían the last 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes.
Okay.
Este sería el primer mundial donde él es titular indiscutible, and I think that's a big incentive for him too.
We'll see. I mean, the thing is, con el Tata no se puede saber qué tiene en mente, ¿me entiendes? But anyways, so moving on, I'm talking about Chicharito. Did you guys see that penalty?
Yeah, it was.
He comes.
It was no bueno, man.
He went from being the hero of the game to be the villain. in like a matter of seconds.
You don't do that. You don't do that when you're 0-0 and you're in the verge of not making it to the playoffs.
They were 2-2. And he's
2-2. I knew they were tied.
And it was two goals on his goals.
Yes, so he could have gotten a hat trick, and the winning game. I mean, the winning goal. So,
and that would have put him by.
Este segmento es traído a ustedes por el Super Mojado.
And that victory would have put them on inside the playoffs, right?
Playoff area. Yeah.
And right now they're out. As of right now.
Yes.
Did you see the way Chaquito Jimenez scored his PK?
No, I didn't.
It was just like he ripped the net. That's it. That's how penalties should be taken every time.
But Chicharito, his second goal was a penalty kick, and he did the same thing. He ripped the ball right in the top left corner. So I honestly thought he was gonna do the same thing. I mean, you have to secure this game. And then I don't know what we were
possible
thinking,
chance that you have to score it. That's it.
Yes, you have to. It's like, that was
he's gonna miss the World Cup anyways, and that's it. We know that. Even though it hurts, Fernando's butt hurt for that.
No, I'm not, man. That's super.
Yeah, you're not a Chicha lover.
I like him, but I don't think it's gonna be the end of the world if he doesn't go.
How about el buen Carlitos Vela? They beat Real Salt Lake, right?
Yeah, 2-0. He also missed a PK. No, he missed a PK, but he missed it in a different way. He didn't shoot it like all soft, and they're in first place. They were winning the game, so it's different situations.
Same thing. I mean, a PK, you have to score it. It doesn't matter.
Well, yeah, but you got Chicharito. This PK that he missed might be the decision, the decisive factor of whether Galaxy makes it to the playoffs or not.
Are you guys getting the white jersey for the Mexican national team?
Yeah.
Did you order it yet?
Not yet. I'm gonna go to the store and buy it.
I got the green. I got the green one.
I don't like waiting. I'm not patient enough. I want it whenever I pay for it, so I'll just go to the store and get it there.
Old school now. Oh, I thought you were Gen Z.
No.
Anyway, so for anyone who's listening right now or whoever listens to this afterwards, send your pictures and tag El Tri online if you get the white jersey, and see what happens. I know many people I'm getting it soon. I don't know. I did order it, so it'll all come here at some point. I didn't get that special delivery by Adidas truck outside of my house. I don't know if you guys saw.
I was waiting on the Adidas package, man. I don't know what happened to them that day.
Disappointed. So tag Adidas also for this and tell them. So what's up? What's up with that? Man.
I'm gonna have to contact El Tri and see what's going on. I mean,
I think it was as a producer, the boss. He likes to he moves to New York City and that's it. He feels like. Yeah, we're not good enough for him. Saludos a la banda. Saludos. Anything else left you guys have?
Yeah, what I do have, I don't have the jersey, but I do have the sticker album.
The sticker what?
The sticker album.
All right.
And estoy pegando mis
estampitas. Do you have it yet or no?
Fernando.
What?
Hola, ¿también tienes estampitas o no?
¿A huevo?
Post office estampitas, ¿verdad?
Y no me patrocinan, ¿eh? Esto es...
Ay. Otro.
Súper. No,
se las cambio.
No dejes que... No dejes que se te amargas la vida, súper. Sé feliz.
No. Es que no tiene señal. Antes, el súper en su celular recibe la señal en ¿qué es? En megas o en gigas y ahora la recibe entera.
Siéntate bien, güey, que como
terabytes,
que no estás centrado ahí en tu cámara, por favor, acomódate. Ponte cómodo.
Cabrón, ay, chivato. Are you buying
Fernando no sabe ni
the
qué
album
onda.
Super or what?
What?
Are you buying the album? Do you have it or no?
Nah, no. Dude, I'm not 11 anymore.
You're not 11. Wow. I've been doing it since 1994. And this is I did the last World Cup. I did it for the one for Brazil. I did it for one South Africa.
So-
Every single World Cup. That's
So
no wonder. Es que
is
no
that your
vendían
video?
cuando.
Is that your video going around on TikTok when you get the Messi card and start like going nuts?
Crying? Yeah, it was me.
Is that
was
you?
me. Yeah. I have Messi, by the way. I have it. Came out on the first.
Ay, presúmela.
¿Te la sumo? Presumo.
¿Qué color es el borde?
Oye, sí es cierto, noté eso, ¿no? Esto es blanco.
Color carne.
¿Qué pues? Mira. The GOAT.
Sí.
Ay.
¿Cómo se apaga esta madre?
Se te va el avión.
A mí, para los que no saben, a Super Nili. ¡Ay, te fuiste tú también, güey!
¿Yo a dónde?
Desapareces.
Aquí estoy, tranquilos, mira.
Mira, the border means that, the blue border is more rare than the white one.
Yeah,
And then the red one is more rare. So the black one is, there's only one in existence of every sticker of the black one. So if you have a black one.
So if you get a black one?
Yeah, it's probably worth a lot of money.
Don't put it on and sell it.
Yeah, don't stick it. Just keep it, and probably can sell it for $200 eventually. Maybe more. I don't know.
So let me
Maybe more.
Let me just ask you this, guys. You guys were the guys that were like chasing this Pokemon Go thing when that thing came out?
Oh, I still do. I still do.
Oh my god.
One thing is the Pokemons, and the other thing is the album, man. Album. Come on, get with the program, man. It's been on since.
Listen, mira, tiré el anzuelo y eventualmente one of you two guys fell for it. I mean.
What anzuelo? What are you talking about?
¿De qué hablas? Creo que te está entrando la información en gigabytes o más que
no,
gigabytes.
Mira, tenemos a un Pokémon lover aquí.
Hey.
De los que andaban como zombies buscando Pokémon.
Con ese jueguito me echo 4 millas caminando. Ese es mi ejercicio del
Don
día.
Flamingo, what team of Pokemon? 6 Pokemon. What's your team of 6? They're asking you, Don Flamingo. I don't know. I played it once, that game, but anyways. So anybody who gets the white jersey of the Mexican team, send a picture, tag el tri online, and we'll see them next show and see if they have it. Don't go anywhere. Or yes, we're going home now. We're going to sleep.
Yeah,
stay here. You guys next
stay
week.
here
Anything
connected
else?
until the next.
Yeah,
podcast.
we're just gonna put some music, elevator music on. Producer, just leave it on. Elevator music. Anything else? Final thoughts, guys. Let me put a nice background because nobody wants to see my curtains. And sí, las cortinas sí combinan.
Ay.
Nada más,
Fernando te habla.
Les digo, cállate, súper. Déjame despido de aquí la banda. Nada más les digo que cuidado, porque ya despertaron los Pumas. Que se cuiden los del Toluca, el Puebla, Juárez y Cruz Azul.
Oh
Equipazos que vienen.
Yo creo que ahorita el Toluca no duerme.
Órale tú, mi súper.
No, saludos, banda. Nos vemos en el próximo capítulo.
¿Vas a estar a tiempo o te vas a ir al pedo?
Ya veremos.
Esta tarde? ¿Dónde andabas?
Un día.
Rápido.
Andaba ahí en una noche Hispanic Night de los Yard Goats de Hartford, aquí el equipo local de béisbol. Así que.
¿Qué, tiraste la primera lanzada o qué? ¿O nomás
sí, es que estaba yo patrocinando el juego y pues tuve que. Le regalé playeras a todo el mundo, así que.
Bien hecho. Hay video viral, de tú jugando con su bat.
Ahí te lo mando para que te alegre la vida.
Son un par de cochinos ustedes.
Bueno, pues, banda. Thank you everybody for joining us. And if you have the white jersey, take a picture, tag el tri online. We'll put them on next week. We'll see you guys, and we're gonna have 2 Chivas games during this period until next podcast. Thank you guys, everybody, for joining us. Remember, subscribe, like, follow everything you can do on the social media. Follow El Tri Online. Coman frutas y verduras. Nos vemos en la próxima.